Hello people, and I'm alive. Now in today's video I want to start like a new kind of series on the channel, which is talking about my cutting journey. So we've obviously spoken before about what I do in order to cut down on the eating department, but this time I want to actually show you what I'm looking like at the moment, a bit of pictures beforehand, and then we're just going to go into the future then and look back on this video in a couple months and realise, flipping heck, he's made a lot of progress. Well, that's the plan anyway. So you can't see my face, now we can, but basically, as this is like the cutting trials, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm looking like currently, and then from here, basically, every video I do, I want to just do a little update, whether that's every one video, 2, 3, I haven't decided yet. But the whole idea is you can see my progress through these videos, and that's the idea I'm going for. So right now, I'm looking like this. So I've got a bit of shoulder, a bit of bicep. You can see I never used to have these before, never in my life, and it was a great experience when I did manage to finally get them, because I used to look like this and also this is, no, I'm joking. The abs aren't there just yet. They will come, and then, you know, most of my body I'm actually quite happy with at the moment. So my triceps there, you can see my shoulder, and then from the back I picked an area where I hoped it wouldn't be amazing lighting, but turns out that lighting was actually quite okay. But yeah, you get the gist. So my shoulders there, my biceps there, no veins are currently visible. It is mainly just the fat coming off and getting those little indentations on certain muscle groups and certain things, because I never used to have that before, and I literally looked like I had a tire around my stomach. Obviously I still do have a tire, but it's a lot less, so I'm pretty happy with that. Check you in a bit. Hello guys, you rejoin me as my eggs are cooking, right there. And also down here, I'm tucking into a yogurt. Where am I? Hi, I'm here. But I'm tucking on the yogurt because the macros to the actual calories is really good, and I'm having something quite calorific within the bagels, so I'm kind of trying to counterbalance it by upping my protein more and not upping my calories as much. For 2 bagels, it's like 500 calories for like nothing amounts of protein. Let's have a look. It's not nothing, it's 13 grams, but it's still, yeah, it's not the best. So I'm going with the yogurt, and that's how I'm gonna do it. After that, I'm gonna go on a walk. So you join me mid-side quest. I've just been going shopping, getting a couple things, and the main goal for today, I think, is to just get a decent amount of water in my system, like 3 to 4 liters, I think, because recently I've not been drinking enough. Like, I've been going through waves of drinking absolutely perfectly for days and days and weeks, but then I just get fed up having to go to the toilet so often, and also it's a bit of an effort to constantly go fill up a glass. So what I've done is I've gotten a Wham bottle, which is 2.2 liters, and I'm planning, the plan is to be able to drink 2 of them in a day and hopefully not die of dehydration. And that's the main goal, but the second goal is then to also not have to go to the toilet every 0.3 seconds. So yeah, all is well so far. I haven't had to wee for about 17 years, which is a good start. Good thing with water too is obviously water's 0 calories, so I'm much better off drinking a lot of water than having to snack on some stupid thing that sets me back 500 calories, you know, so it's just free. So there's now a lot of water in my stomach, filling up my stomach and allowing me to be fuller for longer. You join me as I'm going to my treadmill. So I'm just gonna have a half an hour to an hour session on my treadmill. That normally burns about 500 calories, something like that. Crikey, my hair's messed up. And then after that, I'm just gonna chill a bit more. The thing with treadmill, it's so good, it's so easy and really accessible. I was gonna go out and walk, but the weather's got like a million times worse, so I've decided against that. But I will update you halfway through my treadmill. And you join me after a treadmill session. So I did 25 minutes on the dot, and then that also burnt, let's have a look. That also got around 260 calories. Obviously that's not going to be like super amazingly accurate, but it's somewhere in the accuracy range, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to get some wartime meal now, and I will update you after. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, where is the water? Well, it's here, so shut up about it. 6 o'clock on the dot, and I've barely, well, I have basically finished this. I was gonna say I've barely done anything to it, but no, I have. It's basically almost gone. I'm gonna refill that, hopefully get that done by the end of the day, not end up like that Harry Potter scene where he's trying to force water down Dumbledore, and then get some wartime meals. So I'm thinking, we've got the pan, okay, we've got the pan, and we're gonna put the chicken in it, cause chicken is basically what I live off at the moment. It's so versatile, you can do anything with it, and yeah, I choose to keep it plain. I don't know what's wrong with me, to be honest. I mean, you've seen some of my other videos. I don't always keep them plain. That is partly a joke, but I do also keep it plain way too often. So I've got 400 grams of chicken breast, which I'm going to use in order to make my muscles stay, basically, not even grow. And look at the amount of my protein stuff I have on the top of my fridge. Look at the top of there as well. That's like 24 bars and like too many packets of crisps that I am yet to eat. I hope the expiry date isn't too soon. On the topic of the My Protein things on top of the fridge, those crisps are actually quite good. Like, I'm surprised with actually how good they are. They actually are like crisps. I know it sounds mad, but I expected them to be like way more dry, way more like wafery and weird, but no, they're actually really good. I really quite like them. But anyway, I'm gonna get this chicken on, and I won't bore you with the chicken cooking, and then I'll be back afterwards. As you can see, the chicken is cooking, which is pretty good. All it needs is some salt, and some pepper. So, can I... Whoa, there we go. Bad word, bleep, 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 bleep. You do not want to know what just happened. What the heck, dude? Why? Why? No! This is what it's meant to look like. I picked up the salt shaker and the salt just flew out, bro. I'm so glad I caught that on camera. What the heck? Look at this. Look at this. I have to clean. Bro, it looks like a ghost from Phasmophobia has been in here, man. What is... Look at this. What the heck? I actually... Nah, it's wraps. Right, if that doesn't earn a like, I'm actually just going to quit YouTube. Let me get some salt the old-fashioned way, from the salt thingy. This is the part where I drop this and it goes all over the place again. This salt thing is not scripted at all. I wish it was, man, because I'd have thought of an easier way to clean this up. I literally have zero clue how to clean this up. What am I gonna do, man? Move! Right, we're going this way. Flip. Right, okay. We saved a bit. We saved a bit. Salt has been dealt with. Flipping that. Now the chairs are getting in the way. Now, I genuinely think at the moment I'm literally just living off pot noodle and chicken. But what works, works. And I do need to fit in way more greens. At the moment, my supplements are looking like this. I've got omega-3 that I normally use. I barely eat fish. I need to. I need to implement them into my diet, but at the moment I've just not got round to it. They are basically lifesavers in giving me omega-3 because, like I say, I'm not getting them from fish. I've got like a multivitamin, like really good, basically Superman if it was a vitamin, but I chucked it in the bin because I'd run out, but I need to buy some more. Finally, finally, does that work? But as well, I think I'm trying to say, is I've got my creatine, and then I've also got a couple free versions. Well, I say versions of the same thing, but just free. That I got from My Protein. And another thing, on your cut, you kind of lose water weight a lot easier, a lot more, because you're not having the glycogen being replenished as well as you would if you were on maintenance or in a surplus. So I like to also give myself some electrolytes because I don't always take them through other ways like sports drinks. I don't tend to do that. So I think it's like 30 drops a day. I kind of just put 10 into 3 glasses of water and then do it throughout the day that way, and I can get my water weight relatively well back for my sessions, because what will happen is I'll drop like 4 kg of water weight and I'll try and do a session and I just will feel like rubbish. So it's like best to actually try and regain that water weight. Even if I'm not gonna get it replenished fully, I still manage to replenish it like semi, and that's better than 4 kg lost. Even if I'm regaining 2 and it's a net loss of 2 kg, it's better than losing all 4, if that makes sense. Also, if you are new, I'm cutting right now and I'm going into a bulk later on in a couple months, and that's gonna be a whole new world to me. So if you're interested about my progress, you know, cutting down and actually bulking up as well, and just my progress in weightlifting in general, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me, and also like the video. That would absolutely bang. Thank you ever so much. There's so much on the channel I want to do, and there's so many more series as I got to do as well. I'm looking forward to it all. Like, I just need to come up with some more ideas, and right now I'm just doing the kind of inner lives, what I'm eating, which is basically chicken at the moment, but there's so much more to come. Also, on the topic of subscribing, we're actually almost at 100 subs, which is pretty crazy to me, because when I started this channel, it just kind of started as a way to me to document my own progress to myself in the future, and then people actually are wanting to watch that and give me advice, but also take advice from me, which I think is a really healthy and awesome thing. You know, I never really got the whole idea of people getting so happy over 100 subs when I was younger. I'd see these YouTubers making like 100 subscriber specials, and I'd be like, what the heck? Why are they that like hyped over 100 subs? But now I see why. Like, I'm genuinely so gassed, and I just can't wait to see what's to come. If I'm this happy over 100, I have no clue what I'm gonna be like at 1,000. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I genuinely really appreciate every single one of you. I'm gonna say 1,000 subs, I'll do a 10,000 calorie challenge. That's pretty dumb, but I'm gonna do it. Why are you saying, oh, why at 1,000? Why not at 10,000? Because I'm an idiot. But that's the goal, that's the plan, that's the whatever. Yes, see you in a bit.